So I've been hearing it a lot lately anyways, but Philippians 4:11, we know that Paul talks about, if we don't know, Paul talks about being content with what we have. And lately, a lot of my sessions have been about the yearning of more, wanting a family, wanting a home, wanting a husband, wanting a wife, wanting children, wanting these things. And so it's typical because of the world we live in today, and social media is literally all down your timeline. That's all you see is success, which is good. But yeah, I mean, it just depends on where you are in life, if that's something you can handle. Just about being content with where you are, knowing what God has for you is for you. With that being said, so in Philippians 4:11, it says, not that I, this is Paul, not that I speak in respect of want, for I have learned in whatsoever state I am in, therewith to be content. So whatever state I'm in, whether good, bad, happy, sad, storm, sunshine, I have learned to be content. And contentment doesn't mean just let my life be whatever it is. It's just a state of peace. I know both how, this is 12, I know both how to be abased and I know how to abound. Everywhere and in all things, I am instructed both to be full and to be hungry, both to abound and to suffer need. So when we are in certain seasons in our life, we could be up. We could be in a season where we're up, still being humble, still thanking God, still giving him the glory, still giving him the praise, still, it's my birthday, another year. I done did this. I did this. I did this. No. I mean, you can be super cute on your pictures and that will make you look real ugly. And a lot of times we don't look that great. We just think we do in our head because we see ourselves typically and we look like this during the day. And so we think we're doing something. Anyways, being humble and still giving God that glory, still literally would have not made it through this year of 29 without you. It ain't my birthday, but God, thank you. Being humble, still being content, not putting myself before anything, above anything. Haters, oh, my haters, y'all thought y'all, no. But at the same time, when you are low and you see other people still receiving blessings, not pinpointing, well, they ain't got God, if you're a Christian or a believer, not pinpointing, well, they ain't got God in their life and they getting blessed, I guess. No, you don't. No, we don't do that. That's jealousy in another form. That's envy in another form. Or being low, but not seeing it that way. Being like, when is my time, God? When will my son be healed? When will, I stop having to deal with certain things? When will I be able to get a home? When will I be able to get a car? When will I be able to get whatever it is? When will I get married? All these girls getting married, she ain't even that cute. And she used to be a hoe. And, Lord forgive me, I said that hoe is a garden tool. So we're going to say that's what we're talking about. But like being content, God, what you have is, I don't want what they have. I don't know what they done been through. I don't know what they fought to get to where they are. I don't want to walk in their shoes because I don't know their story, whether they appear to have God or not. God, I don't want that. What you have for me is for me. Like, I don't need those things, because if you go back to the Garden of Eden, what did they had everything. They was walking around butt naked, okay? Butt naked. Bro, wish I could walk around butt naked like that all the time. Even at work, he'll be like, dang. But you ain't even have to work because you didn't have to work for your stuff. Everything was given to you. You didn't have to plant. You didn't have to grow. You didn't have to do nothing. You didn't have to have money. You didn't need nothing. It was literally, oh, I'm hungry. Let me go eat some fruit. Oh, I'm hungry. Let me go. Oh, let me play with the lions and the bears. Let's have some fun. Let's run and chase the lions and the cheetahs. They not gonna eat us. Like, just living your life, like turned up. Like, I don't need to get drunk because I'm happy. I'm already turned up. I'm already full of life. This is great. But still, they had to allow the enemy to whisper to them, Look at you. You still ain't got it. You still working on your degree. You didn't even finish school. You ended up having your kids young. So look at you. You went to school and your degree didn't do nothing. You working at, I don't know. I ain't finna say nothing because some of y'all will get offended. But, and it's cool because I teach. It ain't that great. But, just letting the enemy whisper that stuff and tell us that we are not content with where we are. We need more. You literally have everything. You literally have a great enough house. It's just you, but you want 6 bedrooms. Why? Why do you need 6 bedrooms? And it's 2 of y'all. Who finna sleep up in there with y'all? Them demons that y'all got running through y'all's hearts? No. Being content with where we are. The enemy whispered, but God didn't. Did he say that? Did God say, you know you're going to be married, but did God really say that? Are you sure? Because looking at our timetable, I don't know, friend. You finna be 30. Like 30 is old. Y'all, 30 is not old. Y'all don't want to know what my parents was doing when they was 30. I ain't putting y'all out there. Your parents too. But it's not like we're putting ourselves on these timetables thinking that we have to get these things at a certain amount of time and not basking in where we are. Goodness, we survived 2020 and did not die. We survived 2020 and did not kill ourselves. We survived 2020 and had babies. We survived 2020 and made it. We gained peace. If we didn't gain peace, we still have a job. Like, we are here. Goodness, is that not enough? But if we look at social media and people are buying homes, they're getting married, they're having babies, they're starting businesses, they're doing this, they're doing that. Yes, that is beautiful. Weep for those when they weep and rejoice for those when they rejoice. I am happy for you. Goodness, I would cry if I was there because I'm emotional anyways. But it's like, be happy for these people. But also be happy for you that you are not in the same place you were 3 years ago. And if you are, then it's time to do some self-reflecting and really get off of social media. And if you are in the same space and God just has you there, something has shifted. Your mind, your heart, something. And it's just being content. Not being like, oh, well, this is good enough. This is my life. No. Being in a place where you can truly be thankful and say, God, even if my flesh tells me that this is not enough, even if the enemy tells me I need somebody to keep me warm at night, I need somebody to wrap their arms around me, even if the enemy tells me that I'm lonely and that I need something else, I need a child, I need to start a business, I need to buy a home, I need to whatever. Even if the enemy tells me those things, I will not. I'm not listening to that. I'm not trying to hear that. Because what did you say? You told me that these things will come according to your will. They will come according to your will. They will come as long as it is aligned with your will. So I'm not going to walk past your will. I'm not going to buy a car that I can afford in the meantime. But what happens when I do get a family, when I do have kids? What happens when my life changes and this house is no longer a house just for me, but this house has to be shaped around me and my family? What happened? Can I wait? Can I be still? Can I sit? Can I operate in you and stay in prayer and through my tears still say thank you? Can I still be humble? You may not agree with this. And if you don't agree, you don't have to respond to me, baby. Just find somebody else who you worship on Instagram instead of reading your word and finding you a pastor. Because I'm not trying to preach to you. This is what God put in my heart and I'm giving it to you. Be content. Content is not saying, well, whatever, God, this is my life. Content is saying, God, thank you. Because my life before this, I was dead. I was life of the party, turned up. I could get anybody I want because they know that you know what it is. But I was dead. Completely dead. People can look at me now and they be like, dang, what is that on you? Oh, it's the Holy Spirit. Because if you knew me, then you knew me. For real. But just reach, and it doesn't happen overnight, no. But get that word. Write this down, Philippians 4:11 and 12. Meditate on that. Meditate on it. Let it sit in your heart. Let it sit in your heart and just pray on that. God, give me that so I can stop yearning for what this world is telling me I need when it ain't what you said I need right now. I need to heal myself right now. I need to get my mind together right now. I don't want to just take any man in because then I'll be in prison. Because he going to be out in the streets. He can't come home. Da-da-da-da. God forbid. And then I'm going to be on them little dollar pages where they be taking your picture and you got to pay $1 so you can see everybody on the inside. That's in Huntsville. I don't know about y'all, but yes. But it's like finding that peace in where I am now. This is good enough. Can you do that? No excuses. I'm tired of hearing excuses. The people who I counsel, they know, like, I'm not playing. I'm not letting you come up with excuses. It hurts. It rips your soul out your body and then put it back in. It hurts. But it's no excuses. It's killing and cutting off those things that are not a part of your destiny. It's cutting off people. I'm sorry. I love you. But you do not benefit me. I'm sorry. I love smoking weed because I'm a silly little fool. And I had everybody laughing. Cutting it off. What does it do? Makes my lips black. I be ugly. My skin get all dark and nasty. No. I be sleeping. I ain't doing nothing with myself. Don't nobody want to kiss no nasty stank mouth with your teeth be nasty in your mouth. I mean, hey, if you don't agree, this is my story. Your story ain't my story. This is why we're talking about contentment. Your story is not my story. If you don't like my story, sign off, baby, unfollow me. I've unfollowed a lot of y'all and I see where y'all unfollowed me too. Thank you. Because we're not playing any games. You see where the world is going. You see what it's doing. People taking their lives. This is not a game. You can run around here driving these little nice cars, throwing on all this crap on your body, and still men look at you and be like, she look like her coochie stink. Or, yeah, and I hear what the men be saying. They be dogging. They clowning. Okay? Not Ro, because Ro, I try to stay on him. I'm trying to get him to heaven too, because he will clown too. But I got a bunch of guy friends and they be clowning. And it's like, you don't have to do this to yourself. God wants more of you. All it takes is for Philippians. That's where we're going to start. Oh, I don't know where to start. For people who do want this and their toes, even though their toes might be like, my toes hurt, they still want it because they're tired of going through this. They're tired of not being free. They're tired of crying. They're tired of hurting. I got to that place. When you hurting enough, you going to kill it. You going to stop it. You going to stop. But if you don't want it, don't. It's fine. Nobody's pressuring you. Live your life. Have fun. Okay? But if you want it, Philippians 4:11, that's where you start, boo. Meditate on it. Let that sink in your spirit. Because I'm telling you, what you see and you think you want, y'all be reposting these little hood couples and it's cool. I mean, shout out to them, whatever. But I can't be up watching my phone trying to be worried about where somebody is. Like, I got enough. That's kid stressful. I can't. Not having a password, but you got their password, but they don't want you to have a phone. And, you don't know where they at. They at with their friends, but their friends all dogs and cheaters and liars. And it's like, if he was doing what he was supposed to do, he would cut him off, kill it where it is, because I have another thing to live for. I got to live for my family. I got to live for my kids. It's cool. I want to have fun. I want to live my life. I want to be with my boys, but my family comes first. If that's not his conversation with you, then that's not what are we doing? Okay? Because the only person I come second to, baby, is God. Okay? Let's not get it twisted. I don't come second to your friends. And we know the same. Hey, it's the same way in this house. Ro don't play. He ain't smacking me or putting his hands on me, but he don't play. Jasmine, get it together, and I'd be like, okay. Come on. Philippians 4:11 and 12. Philippians 4:11 and 12. Okay? That's where you start. If you do not agree with this message, take it to God. I'm not God. I ain't calling myself no prophet. I ain't calling myself no pastor. I ain't calling myself no minister. I'm calling myself a messenger, and I'm delivering the message to you. I'm a little, it's not so proper and prim, but if you want to be free and set apart from wanting and yearning and coveting your neighbor, this is where we need to start. We start here. I gotta go pick up my kids, y'all. It's 2:02. Okay, y'all have a blessed day. I love y'all. If you want to reach out to me, please do. If you got something negative to say, you can reach out to me, but you won't get no reaction from me because I don't be caring. Y'all have a good day.